Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Hulkbuster Wave Valkyrie. On the box, as you can see, it says that she is one of the Fearless Defenders. And as you can see, it comes with one of the arms to the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure. So if you want to check out that Build-A-Figure review, I'll be doing that as soon as I've finished the entire wave of reviews. But coming to the back of the box real quick, well, first of all, your side, we've got Thundra there and Valkyrie there. Onto the back, you can see both of them, and there's a little bio there for them. There you go, now it's focused. And then down here we have everyone else in the wave. So I've done a review for the Marvel Now Iron Man. Right now is obviously Valkyrie. Next up we're going to do War Machine, and then I'm not sure in what order I will do after that, but I'll let you know when we do the War Machine. So there you have a picture of the Build-A-Figure and everything you need to create it. So that's pretty much it for the box. Let's get this thing open and take a closer look. And here's Valkyrie out of the packaging. Now this figure, I think that, you know, in development and whatnot, and in theory, it was a really good figure. But as it stands, I don't really think it's all that fantastic. Now I do actually really want a Valkyrie figure, so it's awesome to fit into a Secret Avengers display. But this particular figure I think could have just been a lot better, really. So first off, the accessory that it comes with is the sword that the original Toy Biz Valkyrie figure came with. It is better than the original because the original was just this gold plastic, whereas this one they've actually painted the silver on for the blade, which is you know, very nice. It's you know, a lot better than other swords that we've got before, so you know, I'm quite happy with that. You know, it's her accurate sword and whatnot, so I don't mind them reusing it. So I do really like how the belt is glued on here, going up and around the hip there. I think that looks really cool. And I do prefer it than one that's, you know, just moving around and whatnot. Considering you don't have any articulation down here, I like that we've got that, you know, a better detail and it's actually glued in. So we do actually get some seams there. I'm not sure if they're carrying over from the She-Hulk mold or something, or if, like some other reviews have stated, maybe they were going for a version where the legs were on show, but they decided to make it all black, so the seams are still there. But I really do like the costume. It's very simple, but I do like it. One thing I would have preferred, though, is to have a cape accessory. If I just take the head off, it'll be easy to show you. Underneath the hair, you can see a big gap between the head and the hair right there. And I just think that from looking at that underneath, it just would be better if there was a cape in there. And it wouldn't make the head look so big. Now, in person, you know, the head looks fine, but obviously it's the hair that's bunched up back here that really makes it look really huge. And I like the hair sculpt and everything, but I just think it looks like it's designed to have a cape with it. It really does. The fact that these are soft and pliable, it would move over a cape perfectly fine. And, you know, with how thin the neck is there and everything, it just looks like it was designed to have a cape there, especially with that gap being in there. And I think it really would have helped with this, you know, kind of blank costume kind of thing, to really make the figure pop on a shelf and to give it a bit more of a presence. As for the paintwork on the face, it's not perfect. As you can see, the eyebrows and the eyes and everything, they're all painted well, but they're just not positioned very well. You can see the molding of the eyebrow and the paint. You know, the paint's a bit more slanted. Here the paint's just a tiny little bit higher than it should be. The mouth isn't exactly lined up. It's all in the right places though for the most part, and it does look good, but it could just be a little bit better. You know, I like the shading in the hair and stuff and everything else. There's not really that much paint anywhere else, so, you know, to go wrong, so that's perfectly fine. As for the articulation, the head is on a ball joint here. I would have liked to have a hinge in there as well, but it doesn't matter too much. You can get, you know, a good range of articulation from it. The shoulders come out to the side and all the way around. We have rotation at the upper part of the arm. The articulation in the elbow, not that great. It doesn't even go 90 degrees, as you can see. Then we have the rotation and the hinge in the wrist there. Diaphragm joint does work pretty well. It does go back quite far, not too far forward really. I would like the female modes to be able to go forward a lot more than they do, but never mind. You also obviously have the rotation there and the side to side movement, which is very nice. Then the legs, they are on these kind of wide joint things, which I don't really mind these kind of wide joints as much as the ball ones, where they can be really tight sometimes, but I still don't like this, and I would prefer T joints. But as you can see, you can rotate the thighs and get them pretty much wherever you want them. double jointed knees, and then we have the good ankle pivot in the feet, as well as the hinge that moves up and down. As for a size comparison, Valkyrie stands around 7¼ inches tall, so as you can see, much taller than the Marvel Now Iron Man that I've already reviewed from this wave. And then on the right here we have the Marvel Now Thor, which still does stand a little bit taller than Valkyrie, which I think it does look really, really good next to her. I think it's a great scale. But as you can see, you know, Thor with his cape, he has a really, really nice presence, being a big figure and then making it look even more detailed. I just wish that we had the ability to put a cape on Valkyrie there. I just think it would have looked so much better. Because she's so big, but then she looks kind of thin, I just think that, especially being an Asgardian as well, it just would have looked so much cooler with a cape. So overall, it does look very good, but I just think it could have looked so much better. And also the articulation in the elbows there and in the hips, if they just kind of modernized those a little bit, then that would have made it much easier to get into some better poses. So if you want a Valkyrie, I think that it still does blow the old one out of the water, so it's definitely a recommended figure from me, especially if you are building the Hulkbuster wave anyway. But I think that it is an easy pass if you are not in the lookout for a Valkyrie figure. I don't think it's anything like a must-have figure for the Marvel Legends line. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and if you want to check out pictures of this figure along with other figures from the wave and anything else from my collection, go ahead and check out Homerino123 on Instagram and Twitter. Links will be in the description below. And to see more Marvel Legends reviews and much, much more, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.